time. He started like 11 in the morning, so that means that then he has time to relax, to eat, to prepare for the match, to focus again, you know, and to visualize a little bit how is he going to feel during the match, during the points, how he needs to serve. And of course, he knows that he needs to suffer, because you can't beat Sasha Zverev on this amazing court when they show Rafa on this big screen and everybody's just singing and screaming.
Yeah, he's about to warm up, and he's always so intimidating already from the corridor when he's doing his warm-up. It's a legendary warm-up that he had here.
You know, when you play someone like Rafa, you know he's so explosive. I mean, when he's in the locker room, you see him like walking around like his big steps, so intimidates you a little bit. It happened when in our days with Thomas Muster. He was like warming up with a medicine ball against the wall, and it's like, what are you doing? You know, I'm going to play a monster. So Rafa, I think he has this feeling as well.
Yeah, also when he sprints after the toss, and he sprints to the back of the court, that's his mark. Alexander Zverev played against him and got injured 2 years ago. We remember that. How much of this match, and this is the last time they played each other as well, how much of this match is still in their head today? Or is it a completely different?
Well, totally different situations. I understand that a tennis point of view, it might be on their heads because it was a very tough match. I mean, they were playing like almost 3 hours and not even 2 sets. So that means conditions are going to be pretty much similar, Alice, because that day was also the roof on. That day was semifinals. Today it's going to be the same roof. That means the clay is going to be a little bit wet. Maybe it's not going to bounce as high as Rafa wishes normally on his game, but he needs to adapt and he needs to go full speed.
I'm having goosebumps. They're now showing Sasha is here tying his laces behind Rafa, and we can see Rafa grab his bag to come up the stairs to join the court. It seems like he's going to be the first one to enter the court. I'm sure it's going to be a huge standing ovation for him. But I think the toughest part is that everyone's wondering if it's going to be his last match or not, but I guess he decided to put it aside.
I think everybody is living this moment as it could be the last one.
Let's just listen to it.
Roland Garros. Il est espagnol. Voici Rafael Nadal.
I'm having goosebumps.
Unbelievable, unreal. I mean, very emotional moment here on Philippe Chatrier. Everybody standing up to welcome Rafa on court. And Rafa looks like so focused, he doesn't want to distract himself. He knows he has to play. I mean, we can be very emotional, but he needs to leave his heart aside and just play with his mind. And then at some points, at some moments, he might use his heart, but you cannot play with your heart from the beginning of the match, otherwise you run out of gas.
Yeah, he has to focus on the tennis part and what he's going to do with the ball. That's the toughest part in that situation. Screaming now for Alex Zverev. Did he forget something? It seems like the ball boy is bringing him something. Alex Zverev is about to enter the court as well. I guess the roof being closed is not the favorite situation for Rafa as well.
No, not really. Huge recognition also for Zverev going into the court, of course. Yeah, we know that when Rafa plays, Alice, he likes to play a lot of topspin. That means that the ball usually bounces high into the shoulder of the opponents. Here, first we have Sasha Zverev, which is so tall, so the ball is not going to bounce too high over his shoulders. Second, usually Zverev with the backhand, he likes to hit so flat, so it might help him to hit as hard as he wants, cross, change down the line. Also the serve, and with the forehand, he might not miss that much, so Rafa needs to be very clever on his mind. Might use some drop shots with the forehand, but he needs to go full speed. I mean, it's difficult for him. He was pretty much, let's say in Barcelona, Madrid, like just hanging in there to see what happened today. He cannot just hang in there. He needs to go all the way if he wants to win.
Yeah, he knows it's probably the best player he has played since he got back on clay. He hasn't played a player that was playing this level. Is it unrealistic to think that he's going to win? Because I think this is the question that everyone's wondering.
I mean, if it won't be Rafa, I think we will be thinking that it's no chance that he can win, because everything he's been living on this score and showing on this score. Of course, we need to give him credit. We need to believe that he can do it. But of course, Sasha Zverev, in my opinion, is the favorite going into this match, definitely. But it's Rafa Nadal on court, you know, Zverev. We're going to have so much fun. It's going to be very interesting. No matter what happens, this is going to be history, Alice. I'm starting to be like, how am I going to commentate this match?
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to do it.
Even come join me.
Even me right now, I'm struggling. Well, both players are ready. They are doing the toss right now. Rafael Nadal is starting to jump, ready to spring to the back of the court. We are ready for this match, and so are you. It's time for the big return of Rafael Nadal in Roland Garros that we have all been waiting for.
It's okay, one side. Have a good match.
For so many people, Roland Garros is Rafael Nadal. For his legion of followers here and around the world, is there fear and trepidation of this first round matchup, or just simply a celebration that he's got himself fit and able to compete on his favourite court once more? Suffered defeat just 3 times in 115